Hi guys, it's Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and I am here to talk to you about Sophie's Universe. I'm first going to say I am going to make two of them. One of them I think is going to be the size of a baby blanket, maybe a little bit larger, but I'm aiming for a baby blanket size, and I'm doing that in a size 1. And I know you guys saw the cakes, but this is the cake that I'm going to be doing it in. I have two of them. One's a little bit more mangled than the other. I'm gonna start with this one right here. It does not have a lot of, I don't think it has any solid white to it. So I'm going to start with this one and then restart with this one and end with the white. So I'm hoping that these two will get me maybe a baby blanket size. I just thought that would be cool. And I plan on entering this, actually I plan on entering both of them into the fair. You have a multi-stitch blanket that you can use, and then you have the baby blanket. So this is the one I'm going to do for the baby blanket, this yarn. It's a size 1, and it's the 4-stranded yarn. And I will be using a G or a 4.0 millimeter hook. So that is that one. Now, after much discussion earlier today, actually just a little bit before, this hat's going in my ears, just a little bit before I started this video, I was in Zoom. I was in there with Carrie, Elaine, Lynn, Nancy, Connie, Melly, Jan, Nancy, I said Nancy, I think, Nancy, Lynette. I think that's, there was somebody else I thought. God, I said Elaine, who's also known as Puddin'. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm sorry if I forgot you, but I was having a brain cramp right now. Lynette does not like one of my color choices at all. She's like, don't you have another green? Green, of all things. Don't I have another one? No. And I have the one green I'm going to use, and that's it. But we'll come to that later. I know a couple weeks, months maybe, I showed you guys the palette that I was looking to kind of coordinate for my blanket. And this is the palette that I am looking at. This bag was made by Billy, and it was gifted to me by Crystal from Bag a Day. So this is the palette that I am looking at, kind of not mirroring, because obviously the blanket doesn't look like this. But I think the colors that I have go pretty well with what's here. And if it doesn't, oh well. But the one color that that Lynette does not want, did I say Jan was in there? Jan was in there. Anyway, that Lynette does not want, oh well. Okay, so most of the blanket is basically one color. Now, I could have been really, really funny and made that the color that she didn't want. But I didn't do that, so I didn't even think about that. But I'm trying to get to my colors. My main color. Can you guys guess what it's going to be? Come on. Hello? You guys know me, right? Alrighty. Well, I received this as a gift from Judy at Crochet Every Day with Judy. Excuse me. So, my main color, and it's going to be over 2,000 yards, or no, 1886. I think that's what it came to. It's going to be this blood orange from Paint Box Yarn. It's a number 4, 3.5 ounces, or 201 yards. So yes, this is not only my first color, but it is the first type, not the type of yarn, make of yarn. Now, if you notice, if you remember, I don't like to mix yarns, but guess what I'm going to be doing this time? All 10 yarns, well, we know 8 for sure. Eight of these yarns are all made by different manufacturers or have a different brand name. So the first one is Paint Box, and this blood orange is going to take the place of the color Moonstone. Okay, so Moonstone is now blood orange by Paint Box. Okay, so let me put this, and you can see that this goes pretty well. See what I mean here? Alrighty, so I'm just going to throw them over there for right now. So the second one is, I'm not sure how they're pronouncing this one. Blue apatite. So I'm not sure. But the one that I am using for this one is, I got this from a mystery box from Marianne, the Crotchety Clogger. But I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It is 7 ounces, 355 yards, and 100% acrylic. And the color is number 96 Stone Wash. This should be the only one that I need of this because of the amount of yards. I should be using about 8 or 9 of the orange, and I have a total of 10. So there is that. Oh, see, that's 2 different people so far. Paint Box, and I love this yarn. Okay, so I am going to get interrupted again because I did not catch my alarm in time. But, okay, so Canada Jade. It is a green color, evidently. And I do have a third person or manufacturer of yarn, and that is Red Heart, and it's a super saver. And it's kind of soft for a super saver, I will say. The color is frosty green. So that is going to be my Canada Jade is now frosty green. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to do this. So, there is some blue. Where is it? Here it is. It's right in through here. So the blue goes in there. And the green comes in down here. Okie dokie. So there are those 3 colors. Next up is Corundum Red. Or Ruby. Corundum Ruby. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or not. This is a, I have no clue who made this yarn, but I got this from Yarnspirations. As a, and a mystery thing. It's like one of the 1 pound of mystery yarn. So I am guessing that this is like a 1 pounder type of thing. But this is the red I am using for the corundum, or however there's, I don't know, ruby. So, and the red goes, oops, stuck on my shoe. And yes, the red does go. So, there we go. There is red kind of all over. Okie dokie. So that goes. The next one is garnet. I didn't have the purples and the reds and everything that they were calling for. But I did have a purple. And there is purple in here. So I am using this purple. And I think this is the only one that I have, and I have no clue who made it. I think this came from a Yarnspirations mystery bag also. But this is the only one that I have, and there is purple in it right down there. So this is, my garnet is now purple. Okie dokie. So, deep amethyst is the next color. And my deep amethyst is made by Mary Maxim Starlit. This stuff was made back in 2000. I got it at an estate sale. So yes, some yarn that from 2000. Yeah, this wine color here. The only thing it says is the shade is number 263148. I don't know. So I'm calling it wine. Deep amethyst is my wine color, and it goes with this also. Okie dokie. The next color they have is lemon quartz, and I'm using a big twist, another different company, and the color that I am using is Harvest Gold. I have a couple of these, but I should only need just this one. So this is Varsity Gold in Big Twist. Okie dokie, and you see that goes pretty well also. I'll save the color that Lynette likes or hates for this for the last, but that's all right. Amazonite or Amazonite. I don't know how they're saying that, but they did talk me out of one color, and there is a very light colors of blue. And they are down here. So here is the blue. This light color of blue. I got these for $1 somewhere. I don't know where. Or maybe they were gifted to me. I don't remember. Oh, I know. I got these. I don't remember where I got these. One tag says Walmart and another one says $1. With no name. Okay. But anyway, this is called Pale Blue. And it's Bernat Softy Baby. This is a 3-weight yarn. So I will be holding 2 of these together to make the 4-weight yarn. Okay, so there's that one. Okay. The next color is my other 3-weight yarn that I have. And this is the only multicolor that I have. And this is the multicolor, and this is going to be one of the flowers. The color that it's going towards coral. So their coral is now my multi. This is from World of Yarn from Hobie. There are 404 yards, so I should only need just these two. I have, I think like 6 more in addition to this. So, there we go. And I will show, and this is what it looks like made up right there. And I mean, that pretty much, it's the whole blanket. I mean, the whole thing goes with this. So there we go. Now, you guys notice that there is a big color in here that I've not said anything about. But, can you guys see what it is? Okay, well, in here, they have the leaves, the grass, and then the flower. Well, in order for it to go with mine, I don't have another green. All I have is that one flavor of green. So I'm using brown. Lynette is not. Okay, so, yes, Lynette is not a happy camper whatsoever about this brown, but here is yet another different yarn place that makes yarn, Craft Smart, and here is the brown that I will be using. Yeah, and you can see that it does obviously go. It's got brown in there. So, the brown is taking the place of green agate. Since I didn't have another color, flowers can grow just on dirt. So this is my dirt, and so I didn't have to have another green color. I'm using brown. Yes. And plus, I'm looking around and I don't, now I have a neon green, but a neon green would not work with this. Yeah, so this is what it is. Oh, well. I'm going to link Carrie's video below. It talks about, you know, when it's going to start. And I can just give you a little things. The hashtag that we're using is hashtag Sophie's, or excuse me, hashtag Sophie 2023. It's going to start January 7th. And I think for the first part, they're doing a week to get through part 1. It's a, you know, it's a little small thing, so it should be pretty easy to get through the first week. Since I am doing 2 of them, I might, you know, I might not get it along with everything else that I have on top of this, but so far, that's how it's going to go. So yes, I will put Carrie's video where she was explaining, you know, the different parts of it, and then we will go from there. So there are groups that you can join. There's Zoom room. There's a messenger group. I am in the Zoom room, but I am not in the messenger group. So I think that's it. So if, you know, we're looking for anybody who wants to join in. So if you're interested in joining in, get you some yarn. There are people making it with 2 colors. There's people doing it with 1 color. I happen to be lucky and I did not go buy any yarn for this. I went shopping in my stash, and that's what I plan to do all of next year. as long as I can, I'll be doing shopping in my stash. So I'm gonna 2023 stash down, or downsize my stash or something, because I have too much yarn. I will admit it. I have too much. Much, too much, too much, too much, too much. So, I think I have enough. I can just do it in an all yellow blanket. And I have enough to make it in an all purple blanket. And yeah, it's just not So, okay, I'm really done. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.